Needle, yeah.
Oh, that's
Was it 6?
brutal. Brutal.
How long did it?
Pierre electing on flatting the 600 rather than raising.
No, I was gonna ask, like,
a little light bag work.
how
Matt
long did
more
that sit before
incentivized to be
you-
raising here on the button in position, still standing. 3 bets to 3,000.
Oh, immediately.
Oh, yeah, because usually it hurts for a couple of days.
No, I played pretty well, I think. So. I was like super steamed after the most recent tournament I played, where I thought I played poorly, and then
Bless you.
yeah, I finished like 14th. But the main was like whatever.
Oh, the 5 diamond.
Yeah. I punted hard.
If you're okay with like the hands, it's sort of what are you gonna do, you know? And
Yeah.
it's not like getting a meltdown, right?
No, plus it was like just a cool experience
3K, right?
with everyone in there, like a bunch of friends.
Long time things hold.
It's a needle.
Pierre and Matt, the rematch. It's not quads this time. It's the same hand, and we've seen it a few times today where the opponents have the same holdings.
It's not really great for me when.
Sometimes we chop it up, and sometimes we outplay our opponents. Let's see what Pierre wants to do. Taking a lot of time on hand number 55 pre-flop.
No!
Lays it down.
Why? What the hell? Just give us hope and just.
No, I know. My
Gave
bad,
it
guys. I
away.
honestly didn't know what to do.
Vlas, Dylan, and Yushan wanting to see some defense there. Instead,
Nobody really does, yeah.
Sue takes a seat.
4 players sitting down. Well, Skull Mike and Boston Jimmy, I'm going to bid you adieu. You guys take it home the rest of the way. I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Football is calling. Take care, everybody.
See you later, Rick.
See you later, Rick.
I'd be in the tank. I'd be coming on.
Big fold, Pierre.
Huh?
Big fold.
Fairly big. I folded the same hand.
No, we don't.
Suited.
Oh, shoot.
No,
Oh.
no, no.
Oh.
Yeah, can you slouch a little bit? Yeah,
sorry.
Just slouch a little bit. You.
Better?
No,
There
slouch.
we go.
Just slouch.
Wait, what? How do you supposed to
The
do
squatting
that?
game.
Squatting game. Two of those
That
guys.
was a weak fold.
Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
I should have jammed.
Still be in the tank, I think.
Just a little bit less. It's snap jam. This has 18. What do you have? 20.
You need a rack.
Huh?
You need a rack.
I would, yeah.
Okay.
Honestly.
Oh, you checked.
Got blind on blind action here. Both players still standing. Ace 5-6. Nice flop for Vlast.
I'm gonna wager.
Nice.
Dylan's going to take a stab. This is not going to work.
Raising the two. That was sick.
Oh, we're tapping that.
I need to sit because I'm too tall, as you heard. So.
So who loses the most in stand-up game out of this crew over in Vegas?
Putting out of position with the 9 plus.
How many career L's does Dylan have in the stand-up game?
One time I was the best.
Dylan have lost a few.
Oh, yeah,
Dylan likes
for
to
a little
blast
bit, you were
off. Vlast have been losing a little bit too. It's not how many times they lose it, it's the amount of dollars it creates in the game. The game plays twice, maybe 3 times as big.
They text me like, how you doing, okay?
It's fair. I had the belt. I lost twice in one day this week.
The
which is-
belt.
The
You're
belt.
telling me about this belt.
Yeah, yeah, we have a belt going on here.
It's really a shame belt.
It's the winner's belt. You don't sit down. You have that belt until
There's
you
really-
sit down. You give it up.
Played enough poker.
So we're trying to figure out the best way to keep the belt. The belt stays in the room, and it's just the belt. On Monday here, I'll post some stuff about the belt, but we do have a belt.
What's
Straight flush.
Wow.
There really are no winners in the stand-up game. There's only one loser.
Pretty
what do you
much.
cash for on it?
Pretty much.
850.
Vlast takes a
But
seat.
also ran back because every other year they did $1 million.
I was gonna say not even a million.
Dylan, Chris, and Yushan, the last 3 standing here. You had your boy Chris lose
I
it.
should have.
I just feel
Actually,
that
if you really
Chris
think about it, like the utility of like
is in a tough
the
spot.
first few million is way higher than the last like 8, 9, 10 million.
He's been playing great.
So, it
He's
actually makes
played
sense
every
from
hand
a
very good.
life perspective.
Yeah.
I was like, nah. Some people were playing like insanely tight.
Last keeps going for the wardrobe changes.
always
Got
happens.
hoodie, hoodie on, hoodie off, hat on, hat off.
Yeah, he's a gangster.
Going back for the hat. Trying to get comfortable here. Yushan, king, queen off.
He told me he loved the place so much. It's good. It's good that these guys come out and just enjoy the place and see what Texas poker is like.
Hey, relax, man. We're in this together.
It's a different
Probably the
animal.
latter, but if it was the former, that'd be cool.
Definitely a different animal.
It's ridiculous how important the stakes are, how high and important the stakes are deep in the main to people. It's like, if you take a bad beat with like 10 left, the difference in EV is insane.
Yeah, I knew that my stack was worth 4 million at the start of the final table. So I was like, actually, it was cool to think about because I was like, man, I'm never gonna play like.
Doug and Matt talking about
Yeah,
deep runs in the main.
it's kind of like.
Something I know nothing about.
Yeah.
Well, you saw Seti's deep run there on the rail, and that was a brutal beat that he took.
That was very, very special. I was rooting hard for Seti. Great guy.
Can we get a moment of silence?
Yeah.
2 pair now for Chris, so he's on his way
Hey, at least you're sitting
to
down.
a chair, although a flush draw and Broadway draw from Yushan, so still 12 outs on the screen.
I love it when it's like 2 people left and their heads up in a pot. You're gonna play like
You lucky.
really fucking weird.
You lucky people are getting ace queen
Four
off,
bets, 600.
quads.
Bro, I'm
Top
definitely
pair.
like
The better, top
among the
better.
To
biggest
be fair,
losers
the
in
quads
stand-up
was
game.
pretty unlucky. Let's not forget.
Yeah, that was unlucky. Moment of silence for that one as well.
A lot of moments of silence.
Chris playing this hand pretty well, allowing Yushan to be
Let's call it 2.
pushing the action.
It was fine.
And Yushan does not get there.
Yeah, 3's good.
Check mark for Chris.
I like how Chris played this hand.
Even more so, I like the check here on the river because Yushan incentivized to take a stab here.
I feel like heads up players are probably
But he
good.
wisely shuts it down.
Take a seat, Chris. I lose. Take a seat.
Any number that Yushan would have come up with there for a bluff would have gotten picked off.
I'm not sure if Chris knows he can sit down now.
Here
There
it
you go,
goes.
buddy. Usually when you win, you just want to sit down first. You stack chips later. You just sit down. It's a bigger win.
Interesting, yeah, interesting.
His heart had to drop. He's rooting against
Dylan and Yushan, not many people picked them to be the final 2 remaining, but here we are. So might call these two the 2 best players at the table.
Actively rooting for or against other people.
Just me. Just specifically me.
A lot of skill in this game. Lots of skill.
Everyone at the table can hold their own today, absolutely. I personally enjoy watching games like this from time to time because you can learn a thing or two. So much creativity in the minds of each one of these individuals. And none of them are afraid to move chips around, so as a viewer, you must stay locked in and always be paying attention because anything can happen in any moment.
Well, you know how they say, if you want to be the best, what do you have to do?
Beat the best.
Beat the best. That's some of the best players of high stakes poker on these stakes that you're looking at. And if you want to be the best, you just have to play with the best and beat the best.
Ace-Jack versus Ace-Jack. This is like the 4th or 5th time today where we're having big pots pre with the same holdings.
Yeah,
Joggers and zippers.
they have a giant zipper on the side.
Oh, really?
So a lot of poker players like that.
Heads up.
I lost. Fuck him up, dude.
I don't think it's
Dylan rooting for the defense. 4-4 deuce.
type.
Both players whiff.
Model is like for cars or like blenders or.
Oh, you're talking about,
Oh,
it's not
more English lessons with Doug.
yeah.
Well, I asked me the other day. I said, like, when you say something, do you want help or not? I'm either way, because I didn't say anything for months.
Right.
He said, yeah, wants help. So I'm just when he says something, it's a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you wouldn't call that like that model of pant, right?
Yeah,
You'd
yeah,
call it-
you
what would you call it? Like type of pants?
I wouldn't know what you call it, but model wouldn't be the right.
Model isn't right.
Yeah.
Sounds weird.
I definitely like people correct me, That's what's telling you. Unless we're in an argument. If you're arguing, you're like, actually, you're supposed to say that. I'm like, fuck you. I want to hear your shit right now.
Don't you want to have like a little bit of your a little bit of a weird way of speaking English? Because that's like it's like sort of ties
What's
your
Dylan
identity
doing here?
back
just
to
counting
the
out
Italian
his
side more.
his balance right now, seeing how much he has to
When
pay
I was single
potentially.
A lot more. But now, I have
And the thing is, like,
a committed relationship. And
Pierre never like badly misses with his words. Like they always like kind of make sense, but like it's in English we're very specific with when we use things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're making fun of Pierre's
Like
English.
subtleties.
Same here. It goes check, and nobody takes the seat. Let's chop up the money.
There we go.
Dylan's excited to see that chop. And Yushan saying, no, I had aces. I sit down.
That didn't work as well.
The game continues.
It's a shocker for me
We should just
that
do
Dylan is
perpetual
still
standing game.
standing.
Or was that too wild?
that keeps getting up.
No, we literally just.
I don't know who
One
wins.
up round.
Yeah.
When I took my
Yeah,
break
yeah.
out there, I saw these
I feel like
two
that might be too
remaining,
wild.
but I didn't see the end of the game.
You still don't know.
I don't know. I just knew it came down to these two.
All right, here we go.
Considering the position and that Dylan now is in position, I like his changes a little
Good spot to
better,
get a big hand.
but we have to find out.
In position for only one more hand, and he lays down the 10-3 off.
Yeah.
Chris just flatting the 200 with the king-queen off here on the button. That's
Should we just take the chairs away?
a little perplexing. King-queen off, definitely good enough for a raise there when the straddle the 200's on.
I might go use the bathroom for a little bit.
That would be very, very gangster.
I won't do it.
You should do it.
I peed my pants for less.
No, it'll cost you money, but the gangster class.
I don't think I really got to choose.
Usually you don't, yeah.
Huh?
Usually you don't.
Sometimes you do.
I don't even if I could pee my pants.
Huh?
I said, I don't even know
Doug
if I
versus
could pee my
Pierre. Pierre
Yeah,
with
this
the
conversation's
straight
going
draw,
very
and
quick.
now he has a pair of sixes.
I played at this place called Twin River. You know Twin River?
Yeah, it's in Rhode Island.
I was playing 1-2 there when I was like 19 or 18. This old guy who didn't speak the entire day just taps me on the shoulder and goes, I have to go use the bathroom. I said, okay.
800.
10 minutes go by. He says, I was like, are you going to go use the bathroom? He's like, already did. So,
Oh boy.
okay, that's it.
Cool story, Dylan.
I don't know if he was fucking with me.
Old man just announcing that he's going to the bathroom at the table. It seems like a pretty odd and strange story. Pierre with the check mark.
Runout seems to favor Pierre today.
Is this table 44? Very bad luck.
Doug's going to try and take a stab here and perhaps bluff at this one. He's reaching. How much will he make it? It's going to be a hard call.
I mean, death, so it's like,
So it's double dead.
So DQ, it's not the first person to comment the name of the person. We'll pick someone. We'll be random. We'll have somebody pick it. But as long as everybody have that one person.
Good call there from Pierre on the river. The bluff doesn't get through by Doug, and Pierre wins just south of a 10K pot.
Attention mod players, if you order Domino's, please come out to the front.
Is he sitting?
Where'd you bet?
You posted a giveaway. I wasn't even aware that you posted a giveaway. You posted a giveaway on the Instagram?
Yeah, posted a giveaway on Instagram. So for everybody to comment one person that they think they'll lose, and then we'll pick a random person from the ones
Yeah,
that pick
that's
that
usually
person.
always how it goes down.
Yeah.
Because plenty of people pick the same person.
Yes, plenty of people pick one,
So
and
then
then
you just randomize from
we
there.
randomize and pick one person that wins, and somebody wins $100. But I love DQ.
I mean, DQ flies his private jet to Italy and Czech Republic and London and where he is. So I don't think he needs the $100.
No, I'm pretty sure he doesn't care for that. I'm
But-
pretty sure he regifts it. I'm pretty sure
He will be included if he does pick the right player. He'll have a a ping
100%.
pong ball in the fight.
Hell yeah, he will.
Pocket aces for Seth.
Speaking Chinese feels very valuable right now, especially in poker.
Dylan
Yeah,
3
when
bets
I,
the king queen of
was playing
clubs.
Macau and I played
We're gonna have a big pot here,
some
Jimmy.
stuff,
Look at this.
and
Dylan 3 betting. Yushan
no,
going
being
nowhere.
stupid.
Makes the call, and Seth sitting on pocket
Would you
aces.
say?
Aye,
Yeah, I was
aye,
gonna
aye.
say like my understanding is Cantonese is not as valuable.
And there's
No,
Rick.
'cause it's-
Rick
they
never
speak in,
waits
Hong
till a
Kong.
hand's over.
Oh, that's what you're speaking of.
Yeah,
He
in
just
southern China.
strolls on in.
Oh my
Big
God.
smile on
They
his
said some
face.
viewer
The
just
Chinese
called in
government wants to
McDonald's.
kind of eradicate
That
it. They
is
just want to
hilarious.
standardize.
Yeah, man.
So like all of like the regional
Who's
dialects.
salivating more, Seth with the aces or Slick with the
Oh,
cupcakes?
snap slick. I'm surprised he didn't take 3 for the road.
So that's from a store, right? No,
I don't even think he took one. I'm the only one who took one.
I don't know where it's from.
Gaining some weight,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
who ordered it?
You saw me scarf like
If you
7
order
pieces
from
of
a
pizza
store,
too.
yeah.
You look good, Mikey. You look
No,
good.
Too
the
much pizza
store,
now.
the bakery,
Yeah,
like-
too much
But then I'm
pizza.
saying also if someone random
DQ, let's have dinner
Yeah, if
next
some
week.
random
I'm gonna be in
comes,
town. I know you'll probably be
If it's
here
an
in town
employee,
too,
yeah,
so
I
let's
read it.
grab
Oh,
dinner
yeah,
next
yeah.
week.
Dylan not interested in laying it down just yet.
that's what I'm saying, like
He makes the call, and Yushan's gonna have to exit. He hates it.
You got good cards?
kinda.
Aces versus king queen.
I don't understand it. Like
And look at this flop.
Oh,
Top pair
boy.
for Dylan with the redraw. All the chips are getting in.
I would imagine so.
Do you like cookies?
cookies and donuts.
You should try Round Rock Donuts.
Round Rock Donuts.
Somebody told me that it's the best donuts in Texas. I could be wrong. It could be a fake. But
I don't think those donuts are that good.
It should be like close to here.
$2,500. Dylan sitting on a pair of queens with the redraw to the club flush. In position on Seth. He makes the call to the turn we go.
Woo! Eight.
No assistance for Dylan.
I'll have to say shit like that. Like
Does pick up a 10. No, no 10 for it. Just needs the still needs the king, queen, or the club.
Glass, what's a good stretch for this part? Lower back right here.
I like Seth's table
Upper
presence.
lower. Right here.
Probably.
Slows down. Free card here for Dylan. I imagine Dylan probably thinks he has the best hand at this point, too.
Not sure if Dylan remembers he's in a hand.
Looks like Dylan's calculating some odds here in his head. Probably thinking about some girls in Mexico or which margarita he's going to have after the stream. Vlass is already seated. He's just stretching right now. So it's only Dylan and Yushan, and it's 300 per player tax. And he goes for 3,200. What do you do now with a pair of aces? Facing this thin value bet from Dylan. Might need to have an over-under on how many times Dylan does the flick with his hair in a stream.
That's a very good one. Great one.
Action here is on Seth. And he makes the call, so a 20K pot, and the aces are good. Snap checks, and will Dylan be satisfied with his showdown value? He will be. He goes check, check.
Wow.
And he's going to be surprised to see those aces.
Wow, he buried them cards. He just buried
No
them
one will
cards.
ever know.
Wow.
Probably thankful that he didn't lose more on that pot.
That one.
Very big hand there for Seth.
Ace is a pretty good hand.
We take a look at those cupcakes.
Oh, yeah, 3 are missing, definitely.
He did take some for the road. Good read. I don't think anybody at the table has one just yet, right? So those are 3 for Slick.
Who would you say is the first player that would actually have a cupcake from all these players? I already know who it is.
Down, man. I had good cards.
Dylan.
So I was gonna pick Vlast.
What the fuck happened? Did I
Wow,
play the
the
I'm actually
twig,
choice based.
He will-
pencil,
he will-
pencil Vlast.
He will definitely eat it. Definitely.
I don't think it's mine.
You'd have to throw 100 just because.
Jorge,
I'm, like,
remember
totally
Jorge?
blacked out.
I remember
picking anything
Jorge.
yet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I've
I would
watched
check it.
Jorge destroy tables of food.
If only there were
I could
cameras.
see that.
Complete tables, like we'd go eat after like long sessions and he would like order 14 plates of food of different things. And I eat my little sushi roll and I watch him destroy the rest of the table, completely smash it.
Running good.
We're not getting poisoned.
He's what a great guy.
I think.
I see Jorge in all those updates that you post.
His
Can confirm.
screen name online for poker is, I believe it's I'm fat, so what, or something along these lines.
I'm fat, so what?
Yeah, I'm
Ship
fat,
it,
so what,
or-
ship it, some bullshit like that.
Can't. I'm not even watching.
Sam C, yes, the Domino's pizza did get delivered. We have that off to the side. Shout out to Sam C for ordering some Domino's.
Thank you so much for the pizza.
Literally had about 7 slices of pizza today. So if I fall asleep midstream, now you know why. Aaron Bailey wants us to save him a couple. Look at this. Speaking of the pizza, look at this. A little powwow, little meeting between the minds as I'm going into that pizza right now.
Look at you destroying a slice.
Out there. That was slice number 7.
Having a poker face while you're standing like this.
It is a little weird.
Yo Chan with a real hand here.
Been quite the expensive round of stand-up for
Dylan
Chan
can't
right
call
now.
here. This might do it. Dylan cannot call.
Sorry, Dylan. Pay
all
me
no.
300.
Oh, boy.
Last lays it down. Says, sorry, buddy, pay me.
What?
That's a blow.
Oh,
There's
boy.
nothing bad. Look at that. It's absolutely dog crap.
And Dylan is going to owe the bounty to each player. 300 to you. And 300 to you.
So whomever picked Dylan in the chat is I'm gonna do a randomizer and we'll pick somebody. I'll do it on my Instagram on Monday when I get back or Sunday or something. We'll let you guys know. Pick one person
Yeah, I like that.
and we'll send you
Yeah,
$100.
so then that's the people who are like, wait, where did 300 go? And then like there's like a scattering of chips.
But the,
Not my problem.
yeah. I like the passive aggressive nature of it.
Yeah.
For the people you don't like, you,
All right, fuck you guys.
you make them green chips. Great.
Were you the type of kid to pay out people in Monopoly with $1?
Oh, that's petty. You don't play Monopoly, people that play Monopoly like that.
Other people did.
Matt with the jiggities on the
Bad
button.
Monopoly games.
$300 to go. Seth with the
I
ace
love
jack.
the game. I used to love the game. I don't know if I would
Fresh off of a nice big pot with a pair of aces.
I'm surprised like I haven't
Puts
played
in a
it
3-bet to
like
1200.
before. I think like
I think that's the thing.
We have money, really?
But the problem
Seth is
it's
starting
very
to feel
easy
comfortable
collude in
here.
that game.
Won a couple pots.
Because all you need to do is make a trade that's kind of bad. for
First
you.
time here at the lodge. First time under the lights. Takes a little bit of time to get comfortable,
I
absolutely.
don't know if it's professional or not.
very
but
like they like highly competitive.
There is no skill, right?
No, there's skill.
No, there's skill. There's definitely skill.
Monopoly?
Definitely skill. You can play Monopoly for money, for sure.
Not a good flop there for Seth.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, it's very easy to collude. So that's the tough part about doing it.
See you later, Jerome. Oh no, Mike has to go. Adios, Mr.
we
Salzburg.
split it.
Trading
Yeah.
properties is a part of the game.
Yeah, but you
So,
mean like,
If, like, let's just say that we're chopping action.
yeah, that's what you mean. Okay.
Yeah, and then, like, if there's a third guy who's not, and then, like, you really need one property I have, I could trade you that for something that's not
Yeah,
equivalent
so
value.
you would have to like do it with other trusted people.
Yeah.
Doug and Pierre talking about playing high stakes Monopoly.
Order it to us.
It's for the stream. Just ram it on. Anyone who wants a piece of Domino's, we have pizza here.
Did someone pay for it?
How
Someone
many?
paid for it, yeah.
Like someone who, the person who ordered it paid for it, or someone here who's like forced
Someone ordered it, and wait, hold on. I think had to have paid for it, yeah.
Nice. Might grab a bite. Something to hit.
Dylan's hungry. It was a good read that he was hungry, but he's not going. He's going for the pizza
He's
first.
going for the pizza, yeah.
I thought he was going to go for the cupcake first.
Cupcakes is a tough sell. You know, with these guys, it's just a tough sell.
Don't I get partial credit on that?
You do, you should.
Jacks are still in the lead. The check mark here on the river. Ace high for Seth. Waving the white flag, he surrenders. And does Matt want to go for a little bit more value here? What can you get called by? E5 here makes a straight flush, possible. Can he get called by 8s, 9s,
Probably ace,
10s?
ace of heart with a 7 or something like that.
$1,300 goes small, targeting those ace highs, etc. But Seth not interested, lays it down. About 63 hands into the stream. We want to go for double that, folks. As long as the likes are high. We got 1,700 people in the live chat tuning in to the large COD Club. And if you guys want to play on stream here at the lodge, get in contact with me via the social medias at Skull Mike Poker on Twitter or Instagram, the best ways to do so.
That could be one of your best pictures ever, lifetime.
Some might call it my LinkedIn picture.
It could be.
First day of school, who knows? Seth up 94-25.
I feel if they played that hand a little bit faster, he could have been up a lot more money.
A lot of the hands, not many of the players playing their hands too quickly today. So many of these players are so skilled post-flop that they're trying to make their moves here on the turn and future streets.
We have few returning players tomorrow from this stream here, so
Few?
they'll get more comfortable.
Can't tell them yet.
Nope,
so
cannot tell them. Sorry, my apologies.
yet.
We don't. Let's lie to them.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Need to be at 1,000 likes for that.
Okay, cool.
1K,
1,000 likes.
1K minimum.
Right. How's pizza?
But it could also be that he has like a good hand. He opens the hand while he's like.
All right. That's an answer. Huh? That's an answer. Have you seen Domino's share price in the last like 10 years? What happened to it? They almost went broke, the whole company, and it went from like a few dollars a share to like 100 or something.
Because of COVID?
No, because they went back and they realized that they had really bad pizza. So they started
That's a pizza company. That's a pizza company.
I mean, they had really bad pizza. They went back to the drawing board, new pizzas, different marketing, whole different thing, and then they probably like 30x their stock or something.
Yeah, pizza's not as bad anymore, but it's still bad.
Who knew Doug was such a huge investor in
I'm
Domino's
not
Pizza?
Domino's spokesman here. Like I don't even know how.
Oh, it's pretty good.
We need to get Doug a Domino's patch. Travels around the country playing poker with the Domino's patch.
There's no agave in that.
No agave.
I think he's the wrong guy with the body fat things. Maybe Slick Rick? He'd be a good rep for that.
He would be.
It was a pretty incredible comeback story, though. They like saved the business. It was like on the absolute ropes.
And then you're only
Domino Doug, though, it's kind of catchy.
Domino Dog.
Papa John's is already in the
Absolutely.
dust, right?
Domino Dog.
They're dead, right? Yeah, because the founder like was doing drugs and fuckers and whatever.
When
He'd
I was
look
a
good
kid,
in a
my dad
Domino's
was a
hat
Papa
anyways.
John's pizza delivery guy for a while. And so he would use our family car for it. So every day I'd get in to go to school and it would smell like Papa John's. So I can't even, if I smell Papa John's, it takes me on a flashback to like getting made fun of as a child. It's got like a smell.
Would you be able to tell the difference between Papa John's and other pizzas? I think just by smell.
I mean, I think so, yeah. I think so. It's been a little while. But why do we have to go down this road?
I don't know. Smells like a bet scum.
Yeah.
Doug's first job.
Anchorage.
First job was a pizza delivery guy.
Wow.
One of the kids at my school was like, Doug, your dad delivered pizza to us last night. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, that's cool. I'm like,
King Jack off for Doug.
Good times. You guys didn't have to feel that bad for me.
Is that why you became so rich? You know, to prove those kids wrong?
Never again. Never a cup of chunks again.
I'll show you who's gonna deliver pizza.
When the stream's over, how many of those cupcakes will be remaining in
At
the
the end
box?
of the day, too, they'd have all
All
the
of 'em?
leftover pizza, so my dad would bring it home, and so I
All
ate
of
so many pieces of pizza from Papa John's. Oh my god.
This was before cauliflower crust.
This has to be before cauliflower crust.
It's pretty good actually.
King Queen off for Matt. Under the gun from the straddles.
Oh, cauliflower crust.
Oh. Did Papa John's have that?
No?
What do you mean they must? Is that a
Am I wrong? I
is that
don't know.
a standard thing?
I don't know. I haven't been to Papa John's in a long time.
I've never heard of that. So
I don't know pizza places that have it now.
That's a thing.
for sure.
It's wait, is it keto friendly? I think it's keto friendly.
Sounds like a miss.
Yeah.
Doug makes the call, defends the straddle with the Jack 10 off, and he connects with the Jack here on the flop. Straight draw and 2 overs for Matt. Both gentlemen sitting side by side here, and Matt fires in a C-bet to 350.
Thank you. Yes.
I'm okay, thanks.
Right on, right. Thank you.
Doug makes the call.
Okay, thanks.
I'll take one. Thank you.
Matt not interested in firing again here on the turn. Checks. A good bluff card on the river for Matt,
Jack.
but not interested in representing it.
Where in Prague are you from? Sorry, where in Czech Republic are you from? What part?
I live in Prague, but
Yeah,
I'm from like
part
a
of Prague are you from?
unimportant small city.
Okay. I
Just
wouldn't
got
know.
to Prague when I started to study uni and just stay there.
Central Prague. Jimmy, ever been to the Czech Republic before?
I've never been.
Yeah, they might
Interesting
be
place.
There's some kid watching this stream. And they're
Sorry,
like,
I'm sorry. We have the biggest black market.
I've been there. Beautiful place.
Okay.
You have?
That's pretty
Yes,
cool.
been to
Oh,
Prague.
wow.
Yes,
I would have
We
lost the bet on
appreciate
that one.
been to
Actually,
Prague.
I think
Yeah.
you told me at one point that you did.
It was a long time ago. It was in my early 20s.
Oh, wow.
If you are able to pronounce
Did you like it?
Say it
I
again.
did.
take you there.
Wait,
Very
you
much
live there?
so.
Uherský Brod.
Would I live
Went
there?
ski,
Interesting.
You're pretty good at it.
Wouldn't
When
be
we
my
going?
first choice, but I'd be able to live
21st
there.
of December.
It's
Sure.
that good.
Okay.
Was it poker related or just?
No, just on vacation.
That's nice. Prague, interesting.
They still have the EPT there?
Yes, I believe it's like start of December. It's highly recommended to come there. High rake.
I've heard it's super fun though. Like,
I mean,
Notorious
if you-
TJ is
if you're
going to
playing
Prague for
MPDs,
EPT in
It's
December.
fun.
Very nice. He's also coming to the
Yeah,
lodge in
12.
December, I
If you're
thought.
playing cash, it's like Mac.
Notorious TJ is going to be
whatever,
traveling
like,
everywhere.
visit the
Aces
city,
for Chris.
It's a great time. Like Christmas markets are pretty nice.
We got action on this
fine.
one.
Clubbing
Jimmy.
scene big.
I went when I was 15
Doug
or
3-betting the
16 to
pocket
Prague, so I
eights to
didn't get to,
1,800. And your boy Chris
I mean, you're single and
from
rich,
Denver
you should
sitting on the bullets.
And he makes a point.
See how he plays this.
I've been to Prague and there was some of the ugliest women in the world.
4,100.
I'm just kidding. They're like gorgeous.
I would say all the region of the like.
I don't
Europe
see
slash
Doug
East Europe
continuing.
are the
Super,
most
super
gorgeous.